3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? Coming to you today from my kitchen. So I'm going to show you how I stay on track with my meal prep. Right now we're all on lockdown because of the coronavirus. Recently, today, when I went to the grocery store, there was a limit on what I could buy. So I normally do about 6 pounds of ground beef a week, and that gives me 1.5 meals that I'm using ground beef each day at. So I'm limited to 2. So I guess what you could do is go to a different grocery store on your way home, stop at multiple places until you get the things you need. But instead what I did was I switched it up and I went with some fish, and for those meals I'm going to use fish. That'll actually give me some extra fats that I can put in somewhere else. I'm currently in a calorie deficit. I do a carb cycle. Because I'm so active, I can't take my calories any lower than a certain point. So when I get to that point, I cycle carbs. I do high days and low days. On my low day, my macros are about 250 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbs, and about 70 to 80 grams of fat. I'll put the actual numbers right here for you so you know where I'm at. On a high day, what I do is I take protein out of 2 of my meals, taking out about 100 grams of protein, and I shoot up the carbs up to about 300 grams there. And I'll show you how I do that in my prep. It's like sweet potato right here for my carbs. I've got some gluten-free cream of rice. It's basically like cream of wheat, but it's rice. Some goodies right here that help me out. We've got the sugar-free barbecue sauce. I haven't tried original yet, so we're gonna give that a try this week. My keto pancakes, these are amazing. I believe 10 grams of carbs, 10 grams of carbs in 1 serving. They're delicious, can't go wrong. Top that off with some sugar-free maple syrup. And then I also put some strawberries on there. Or sometimes I'll use the strawberries for one of my shakes during the day. So I do a protein shake during the day. Right now I'm using Synthesis, and they use Cold Stone Creamery flavors. So these are amazing, this apple pie. Macros on that, 15 grams of carbs, 22 grams of protein, and 6 grams of fat. So I do 2 scoops of that a day. I mix it with some heavy creamer for the extra fats. When I'm on my low days, my fats are a little bit higher. Eggs. Again, I was limited to how many eggs I could get, so I could only get 2 cartons. I've got my egg whites here, liquid, and then my full eggs for some fat. So we'll have to stop at a grocery store again today or tonight and get some more eggs, because I also do eggs at night. So this is actually my dinner. I do eggs and keto pancakes for dinner. So we've got our chicken. I usually do 1 chicken meal throughout the day. That's where that barbecue sauce comes in. Normally I do ground beef with my eggs in the morning. Since I was limited how much ground beef I could get, I'm going to do shredded steak with it. So we'll see how that goes. This stuff's pretty good, seasoned right, you can't go wrong. And then my normal ground beef meal, I usually do 96% lean, but they were out today. So we've got 90% lean organic ground beef. And then our fish, of course, too. So with everything, guys, so I normally do fresh veggies, but these have been quick and easy. I don't have to chop anything. I've been doing those with my turkey meal, so I think this week I'm going to do them with my ground beef meal. They were out of turkey, so I'm kind of winging it on food. Also, who wants to cut up Brussels sprouts? I just get these. They're already chopped up, ready to go. Little bit more expensive, but that's all right. It's convenient for me. And then we've got some, I always do asparagus. I love asparagus. Throw some green onions in there, some chives for some flavoring. So I'm going to get it going. I'll show you guys how I put it all together. We'll make it fast, easy, simple, and blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to get it going. Start with meal 1. I let those go while they're going. I like to get my vegetables or my potatoes going, or anything else. If you're doing carbs, get your rice going right now. Get your oven hot. So I'm going to turn on the oven, get that going. I'm going to do 425. So I'm gonna let that get warm. I'm gonna wrap up my sweet potato, poke some holes in it, and put that in the oven until it starts smelling good. So here we go.
No victory, your reign is history. Cause we're not stopped until we break through. So take your best shot, make your move. Oh, step right up, who's next? You're messing with the best. We're tested fire, coming in like lightning. Look out, we're striking. Ready, set, let's go. This fire's blazing. We're trouble making. We got you shaking. Ready, set, let's go. Ready, set, let's go. High volts through these veins. Trouble is our game. Keeping aces up every sleeve. Bringing rivals down to their knees. Oh, step right up. Who's next? You're messing with the best. We're testing fire. Coming in like lightning. Look out, we're striking. Ready, set, let's go. This fire's blazing. We're trouble making. We got you shaking. Ready, set, let's go. Ready, set, let's go. Ready, set, let's go. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up. We're testing fire. Coming in like lightning. Look out, we're striking. Ready, set, let's go. This fire's blazing. We're trouble making. We got you shaking. Ready, set, let's go. Ready, set, let's go. Ready, set, let's go.
Alright, so we are done, guys. If you're still with me, comment down below. I hope you enjoyed that little video montage of the meal prep that I do. So right here we have our low carb days and our high carb days. On my low carb days, I go Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Wednesday is a high day for me. I do no cardio on that day. And then Thursday, Friday, those are back to the low day. And then Saturday is another high day. On Saturday, the only difference is my dinner is more of a cheat meal. I like to go out, get something that we don't normally get. So low day, meal 1, we've got 5 egg whites, 1 full egg, and then 5 ounces of shaved steak. Meal 2, we've got 8 ounces of ground beef, some garlic in there for flavoring, a little red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and some onions. We've got another 8 ounces of cubed chicken. I just sauteed that in a pan. Super simple, super easy. And then some Brussels sprouts on the side. Back here, meal number 4, we've got about 6 ounces of tilapia with some asparagus. And then also our sugar-free barbecue sauce, that'll go with the chicken. For dinner, I have egg whites. I have about another 5 egg whites. I have my protein pancakes, 10 grams of carbs, and then my sugar-free syrup. Who doesn't like some breakfast for dinner, right? During the day, I also rock around some tuna packs. Super simple way to get in a quick bit of protein. Don't need any dishes, don't need a microwave. You can just get it in and move on about your day. I also do a protein shake throughout the day, 2 servings, 2 scoops, mixed with some heavy whipping cream to get some extra fats. And then I also do some strawberries during that one. So I'm sitting about 50 grams of fat on a low day, or sorry, carbs, 50 grams of carbs on a low day. High day right here, breakfast meal 1 is cream of rice. Sometimes I'll throw a little bit of protein in that just for some flavoring. But we basically take the protein out of that meal for the most part and replace it with carbs. Meal number 2, it's the exact same. We've got our 8 ounces of ground beef and peppers. Meal number 3, I take the chicken out, I replace it with a giant sweet potato. Usually about 10 ounces on that one. We've got some cinnamon, some sugar, and some butter in that one. And then meal number 4, we got our tilapia and our asparagus again. Dinner on that one, like I said, on Wednesday, it's cream of rice, another large serving of that with some strawberries. And then on Saturday, on my heavy day, I go out and get either some pizza or a burger or some fries, whatever I'm feeling. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Don't forget to like and share the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for staying with me.